Hello, I'm Mr. Williams, and along with my co-host Dante Vacatoro, I welcome you to the Know Your Schools edition of Community Service Aspect. Today we have Dante, a bunch of students doing a lot of great things.
Absolutely.
Inside and outside of Nutley High School.
Yep.
So
Great thing about Nutley High School students, they contribute in the classrooms and abroad. And here today, I'm joined by Julie McCarthy and Joe Iorio, the president and vice president of Student Council. And guys, you guys have been busy, obviously, with fundraising. How are you guys doing?
Really well. Last week we had our annual toy drive and we collected 200 toys, which was really amazing. Everyone from all the grades contributed and we had a lot of fun doing it. We had food and we decorated and it was a really great time.
Student Council has a lot of great things going on all the time, and they're always coming up with some great ideas for future fundraising. So I guess we're going to put the question to the president and the vice president. Guys, what's the next step for Student Council? What are you guys planning for the future?
Well, right now we're taking a little bit of a break after the toy drive since that was a lot of work, a lot of planning. So over the break we're going to meet and all the officers are going to get together and we have a few ideas but nothing solid yet, but definitely after break we're going to come and let the school know what we're planning on doing, get on social media, and try to get the whole school involved in something really great.
Good. Joe, you had mentioned some things to me previously. What's on tap for you?
I'm having the student council help me with a fundraiser. This is going to be the second year that we're running it. It's called Operation Shoebox. It's a fundraiser to bring like goods like
Toothbrushes.
yeah, toothbrushes, baby wipes, and other things like that that troops could use overseas to make them feel more at home. Magazines, things like that. So they're going to help me get the word out and hopefully have a more successful fundraiser this year. Not that it wasn't successful.
No, it was very successful last year, yeah.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Great things coming from Student Council. They look to have you guys contribute more and more to the betterment of Nutley High School.
And before we wrap up, kids are always asking how they can get involved. Why don't you talk a little bit about the Student Council meetings when you meet and what are the opportunities for any kid looking to get involved in good stuff?
Yeah, so Thursday mornings we have our meetings starting at about 7:45 every week. You can come if you want to join, and you just have to fill out a form and just start participating and helping out wherever you can. And we have fundraisers and events all year. So whatever you like to do or want to do, we can find a place for you.
Great. Well, thanks, guys, and thanks for taking time out of your busy day to talk to us.
Very busy.
Thank you
Look
for
forward to
coming
good
out.
stuff.
Up next on the community edition of Know Your Schools, we have a bunch of great people doing fundraisers for sports. Brianna DeMeo and Emily Holden come up next for Gales Angels. And we are back with the community edition Know Your Schools. I'm Dante Vacatoro, always with Mr. Williams, and we are here with Gales Angels sponsors Brianna DeMeo and Emily Holden. Guys, back in October, you guys contributed and had a fundraiser. Why don't you explain a little bit about it?
Well, we did a dodgeball tournament for Gales Angels, which is an organization with mothers who have breast cancer who have a special needs child.
Yeah, and we held a dodgeball tournament and we had like two divisions, so like the adult division and like the kids division. So we got all ages involved, and so we raised like $2,603.
That's great.
Yeah, and it was really successful and like it was a lot of fun. So we hope to do it in the future.
Good. So you're planning on possibly next year doing the same thing?
Yeah.
Good. Anybody get hurt?
No.
No injuries in dodgeball?
No.
I'm always scared of that game.
I haven't played it, so I understand you guys gave out awards, for the best team, but also the best jerseys. How was the whole experience of running a dodgeball tournament and having everybody participate?
It's a lot of work.
Definitely.
It was a lot of work, but it was a lot of fun at the end. Like everybody enjoyed it. They were all looking forward to it for next year. They were coming up to us and asking us if we were going to do it again.
Yeah, like everyone was like really pumped up, like got like really intense and like all this, and like everyone was cheering. It was so fun, and yeah.
Good stuff. Okay. Well, we thank you guys for everything you're doing and keep up the good work. It's great that you're getting that actively involved. We appreciate it.
Thank you. And we'll be right back on the community edition of Know Your Schools with Anthony Cadito and his Score for a Cure.
And we're back, Dante.
Right now we have Anthony Cadito. He and Augie Mastaro, who cannot be here today, worked on Score for a Cure, another fundraiser. And Ant, why don't you tell us a little bit about Score for a Cure?
All of the money that we raise it goes towards the American Cancer Society it's out of Oklahoma, and we go from every sport, from baseball, football, basketball, like mine and Aug's main sports. And for football, we raise about $1,000 exactly so far, and then hopefully for basketball we get more.
Great. How did Score for a Cure work? Like, how did it come about, and how can people donate?
Well, you could donate on the website, GoFundMe.com, and it kind of came about when me and Aug were talking, and like my grandfather just got diagnosed with lung cancer, and his grandma had cancer, and my grandma actually died of breast cancer, and I figured that like if they couldn't fight it, me and Aug could help other people fight it.
It's great. It's excellent. And you guys, you said you raised...
We raised about $1,000 just for the football season.
Fantastic.
So
And
far.
did you start at the beginning of the season, or was that
We started at the beginning.
beginning? Okay, so you're hoping to get more.
Yeah, hopefully for
Okay.
basketball.
And how about basketball? How's that going to work? Wins matter, or is it just
We're gonna
strictly
go by
points?
points that we score, and then wins, and then we're kind of in the process of how it's gonna go.
Been working out.
Yeah,
Okay. And what about getting the girls' team involved? Perhaps maybe getting it, spreading the wealth there?
yeah.
Okay.
Definitely.
Well, thank you, Anthony, for everything. Appreciate your efforts in fundraising. It's always good to see our student athletes participating inside and outside of the playing field. Up next, we have Katarina Robles with her Bag of Lunch, Help a Bunch program. And Dante, we're back. Over the summer, Dante, I had a wonderful telephone conversation with a representative from the next charity we're going to talk about. And I was kind of racking my brains to figure out who I would give it to. And the next student we're talking to, Katarina Robles, came to mind. I asked her to take up the initiative for the high school, and she did a wonderful job. Katarina, why don't you talk a little bit about the program that you got involved with?
Of course. The charity I helps out is local. It's Bag of Lunch, Help a Bunch. So what we do is we went during lunch periods and we asked people to help donate. Every 10 cents donated is a meal for a child that can't afford it, or a veteran, or a senior. This charity goes around, collects food from local supermarkets, restaurants, on non-perishables, and they go and give it to people that don't have any. My friend April Wong helped me out, so it was a lot of fun. We were able to donate around $400, donated a little bit more, almost $500.
Mm-hmm. And we're looking to maybe get more people involved next year with this program?
Yes, of course. We're going to try again, and hopefully we can make more.
So the idea is, is this something, do we have to, I think the idea was we did it in October?
Yes, October 15th.
Yeah, it's like designated day, but I think the idea with that program, and you had mentioned it, is something that we can be doing ongoing
Of course.
throughout each point of the year.
Yeah.
Good. So what was your big takeaway from doing that? What did you learn about, I guess, local hunger issues?
A lot of people don't realize it, but there's always people in our own towns that need more than a lot of us have.
Right.
So every little thing can help. 10 cents, imagine 10 cents for a meal for someone. It's amazing. So here's $5 for 50 nutritious lunches. That's great.
It's a good trade-off. It's a good thing. What do you think, Dante?
Fantastic work.
Thank you.
Well, thank you, Katarina. We look forward to you raising some more money for us next year on a very noble effort there. Up next, we have the latest contingent of Nutley High School Eagle Scouts. And Dante, we're back with our final installment here on the latest group of Eagle Scouts to come through Nutley High School. Every year we have a number of students who attain the rank of Eagle Scout. This year, though, I think my first time as principal that we've had 3 come down the pike relatively quickly in the year. So we have with us today Steve Bain, Max and Rudy Meglio, who just got their Eagle Scout awards. Steve, why don't you talk a little bit about how you got your rank and the project that you had to do. There's a lot of obviously community service involved with all you guys. What you have to do. Talk about the project you did and where you're going to go from here.
Well, my project was a camp renovation at Camp Glen Gray in Mawa. I basically went to the cabin that we usually go to, Tyndall Lodge there, and I replaced 2 windows, relocated a door to make it a usable storage room for us, for like heavier equipment. I rebuilt a fire ring, which was basically more of a fire pyramid, and built 3 benches around the fire ring, so now it's a good usable space.
Good. So what's like your big? I mean, aside from doing the piece of community service, what's your big satisfaction about gaining the rank of Eagle Scout? It's a very prestigious award.
I'm really happy about the fact that it travels with me, and I could put it on my college applications and job applications, and it'll be that extra step.
Good. And are you planning on staying with scouting once you get into college and onwards, or?
I'm actually an assistant scoutmaster now because I am 18. I want to continue it as long as I can, but I mean, work is a big deal.
Yeah.
I need a car, and money. So.
Well, you want to keep it in your life.
Yeah,
Thanks
yeah,
for
I
your
do.
contributions. Good
No
job. The Megaleo brothers, Rudy and Max, are our latest addition to the Eagle Scout world. Why don't you guys share about what you guys did for your community service project?
Okay, well, what I did was that I rebuilt a firing area. So, like, I removed the fire pit and put in a new one, and I took all the benches, replaced new ones, because the original one, the firing area that was there, basically it would just last for a year. The stuff that I put in.
And where was that?
This was at, like, Fairview Lake YMCA.
Okay.
Yeah.
Good job. Max, how about you?
For my Eagle project, I did the Nutley Emergency Rescue Squad, their headquarters. I went in and their whole second floor room, rooms, offices, living quarters, everything. I repainted. First I had to take all the furniture out, and we repainted, we re-put in furniture, we waxed all the floors.
Wow.
We re-put in their beds, because a lot of them were falling apart.
Mhm.
And I think we put in a few rugs.
Now, how long did that take you guys?
That took us 2 days and a lot of cans of paint.
Yep. Good stuff. And I think I helped you out by getting taped to the wall there, right?
Okay.
That was you. Okay. Well, it was good to get taped to the wall. It was fun.
It's still fun to watch.
Do you guys know your Boy Scout pledge?
It's
The Eagle Scout pledge. You don't know it?
No, we don't. There is no Eagle Scout.
There is no Eagle Scout
Nope.
pledge.
No, there isn't.
I have wrong information.
Yeah.
So what's the Scout's code? Scout Code of Honor.
yeah, the oath.
The oath. There you go.
The
What's the oath?
Okay.
On my honor, I will do my best to do my duty to God and my country, to obey the Scout law, to help other people at all times, to keep myself physically strong, mentally awake, and morally straight.
Dante, I don't think we could finish any stronger than that.
Absolutely
on that
not.
one. Thank you guys for
Fantastic.
everything you're doing. Dante, what do you think? I think we have some pretty good contributions to the society on part of our Nutley High School
Absolutely.
students.
We have amazing students here at Nutley High School contributing in the classroom as well as outside, helping the community. Can't ask for a better group of students.
I'm looking forward to our next edition when we talk about it more because we know there's a lot going out there. Thank you guys for tuning in today. Our next segment will be academics in Know Your Schools, which will be coming up shortly. Stay tuned.